Yo, real quick, y'all. I promise E-Rod to fix the boo-boo. I gotta make a new intro. Yeah, I promise.
And you got to get another picture of the Doom. The Doom sounds like he's going boo. The fuck, you got him on the word. Like,
wait! I never noticed that.
Yeah,
show that shit again.
Show it again. Show it again. Run that intro again.
Yo, you know what else I just noticed too? You never fucking see my face. I'm just like this.
You see it at the end.
The book matters more video where he goes, "Ooh!" Like that'd have been funny, yo. And then
Anyway, guys, I know y'all like, oh, what these guys are doing, man. Listen, man, we're here to talk about something, man. Some serious business. You know, we talk about what is it, Penguin Random House, right? This is their first week. Right, Josh?
Yeah.
You brought this to your attention, man, and you're not too happy about that, bro.
No,
definitely not, man. So we're gonna be talking about that, man. Let's see what's going on. But real quick, man, shout out to Joe M, man, is in the chat. Nicholas Goldstra's in the chat. Jersey to the Bay is in the chat. Thank you for joining us. Terry JSA, the Art Kemist, man, and Eli Easy, the Game Hunter. Thank you for joining us. Lone Espinoza too, man. Thank you, man. So yeah, Josh, man, let us know what's going on, man. Let us know about this.
Yeah, so it's Penguin Random House's first week of shipping Marvel books, comic books. Not they ship trades and whatnot.
Yeah,
but not good. The rumors were going around at the end of last week when some people were getting, or some places were getting their books that they were coming in damaged and whatnot, and some pictures and videos were floating around, and a couple of my shops were telling me that they were worried that they were going to get shipped in the same boxes that they shipped their trades and whatnot in, but apparently Penguin, I can't say if this is true or one way or not, but this is what I was told, that that they were going to fix the issue long before this day ever came. Okay. I would think that they were aware of why one of the reasons why most LCSs were pissed off with Diamond was because of the two biggest complaints are the shipping and the shipping charges. The shipping along with that goes all the damages and whatnot, but that's because of how they ship their books. And I'll tell you this, Penguin may be worse than Diamond at this point. If this is what we have to look forward to, then this is not good. I gave Joker a picture of the box that they ship in.
Yeah, I got you. Hold up.
I should have just brought one of the boxes home with me.
And let me highlight that shit. Bam, there you go.
Okay, so it doesn't give a real good idea of how big that box is. But normally, these boxes from Diamond and Lunar are wide enough to fit 2 stacks of books in. And what they usually do is they put a backing board in between the 2 stacks so they don't really crash into each other. Now, Lunar and Diamond, they'll take 2 of those boxes and put them into one big box. So it's basically double boxed.
Which is smart.
Yeah, of course. Now, it still doesn't matter a lot of the times, because when those boxes get tossed around at UPS and FedEx, there's inevitable damage, especially to the corners of the box. Like you can see down at the bottom here a little bit damage to the corner of the box. It's going to happen. It's a box. But what Lunar does that no other company for some reason has not figured out yet is they put in these corner supports. They look like I think of the size of a box and just thinking about putting in like a piece into each corner.
Like what comes in furniture. That comes
furniture. Right. It's like a corner support.
But I saw Diamond does that too.
No, Diamond doesn't do that.
Yeah, I seen the big Diamond box and the 2 boxes in the middle, and then the corners have that also.
Or maybe they are doing that. I can't remember. But Lunar does it. But so Lunar, we'll talk about Lunar and Diamond first. So Lunar also bags and boards their retailer incentives, or at least they were, because they don't seem to be they haven't been doing it for like the past 2 or 3 weeks, at least with my shops. So, and surprisingly enough, the past 2 weeks, or 2 to 3 weeks, we've gotten damages on these retailer incentives, which never happened at Lunar. I can count maybe on like one hand how many damages I've seen from Lunar. Now that's also probably due to because DC prints their comics on much better paper and cardstock than Marvel does. So it's hard to really say if a lot of these damages are just also kind of due to the paper quality that Diamond ships. That plays into it a little bit. Okay. But with Penguin Random House, their boxes are literally the size of one book, like one stack. And when I mean it is big enough to put a book in, it is just that big. There is no space in there to grab and pick them up. None whatsoever. Damn. Which means, how do you think those books are going into that box?
Fucked up.
Which I guarantee you, they're not sitting there going one by one and like putting it in and like kind of letting it fold over. They're taking a stack and just jamming it down in there. I mean, it is a tight fit in there too. Like I should have brought the fucking box home. But just damages, like things so bad right now where a lot of places I've heard of like they had them delivered by UPS because UPS wouldn't even you know how bad it has to be for UPS not to deliver it because it's so badly damaged. The box is showing up damaged but not damaged enough where the packages just aren't either rejected or just held by UPS. How in the world Penguin Random House had whatever it's been 6 months, I think, since they announced that
to plan it out. Yeah,
over. You guys had 6 months, let's say, to plan this out, and this is what you fucking came up with. I mean, I'm so at a loss for words.
Yeah.
With these fucking distributors, man. I mean, I really am. And I understand that every book can't be a 9.8 all the time. I get it. It's not going to happen. That being said, they can't show up in the conditions that put that picture back up on screen.
Gotcha. Yeah.
They cannot show. Look at those corners on those books. I mean, I've seen entire boxes of people's stuff. My secondary shop, his entire one box was like that. That is fucking terrible.
Yeah, that's
can't
bad.
be. It can't be. We live in a world now where everyone expects their books to be pristine, and in a way, I totally agree with it. Look, you don't buy a car with a scratch on it. You don't buy anything new with a dent in it or a scratch in it, because if you do, then you shouldn't be paying full price for it. And and this is me saying that, somebody who usually sides with businesses. But there's absolutely no reason. It's unexcusable.
Yo, real quick,
and they're not bagging or boarding their incentives.
Is that just for Marvel? Is that just for Marvel, or
Just
is that
Marvel?
just,
Just
indies?
Marvel.
It's just Marvel.
You're real quick.
Oh, thank
You
God!
want to correct
I don't read that much Marvel.
You don't want to correct my man Arsenio real quick.
No, okay, but that's only if you are still ordering. Shops can still order Marvel books from Diamond. And in that case, yes, he's right. The books go, I believe, go from Random House to Diamond. But most places are ordering directly from Penguin Random House because of the shipping alone. Because
shipping cost.
You would know, Arsenio, Diamond makes their money off the shipping. The amount that they charge people for or these shops for shipping is ludicrous. Absolutely ludicrous. And here's the other thing. Now, again, I can't say if this is 100% correct or not because I don't see the returns.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, when they send out books, so say they send out replacement copies of something, and those replacement copies are damaged, they may refund you for the books, but they don't refund you for the shipping.
Yeah, and shout out to Aegis of Alaska. Lou just explained that too. Yeah. He said when he gets back the books that were damaged, when he sends them back, he has to pay for shipping again.
Yeah,
to get back to the books that they're replacing.
And here's the other thing that Diamond does. Diamond does some really fucking shady shit where they will send. I've seen it a ton of times. They'll take like a book, a random book for zero reason whatsoever, and they'll throw it in a normal size box and ship that out to stores and charge them like this, like $20 or something on shipping of a book that's like $3. I've seen it. When they could have easily put it into the box with the rest of the books, but for no reason whatsoever do they ship it like that.
My man Logan Espinosa, I bet Midtown's books are still good. You know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna take a trip to Midtown. I'm gonna peep. I'm gonna holler at them. I'm gonna talk to the employees and see how they receive their books too, man. I'm interested to see, because I know Midtown is a bigger store, so maybe they ship them in bigger boxes for that, but I doubt it. But I'll ask. I'll ask.
No, I'm sure they have enough good copies because they order so
many. Yeah.
But here's the thing that you got to remember, and even I have to remember, we all need to remember this, is the people that work at these places, I can promise you, do not care about comic, but the people that are packing these boxes do not care about comics. I would say for the most part.
I'm glad you wrote that up because, again, shout out to Lou. They spoke, him and his wife Amy. They spoke to the representative from Luna because they have no really complaints about Luna, and she said that all their workers that pack the books, they're all collectors.
Well, that would make sense. I'm talking about Diamond and
no, I know. I'm just saying with them when it comes to Luna, and that's why you have such a difference in quality between like Luna and Diamond.
Yeah.
Yo, now my question is right here, my man Terry saying, yeah, Diamond is going out of business. Eventually, most of the major publishers left. Are they really though? Are they going out of business?
I wouldn't underestimate them. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Good point.
I'm sure they'll shift to something else. If they lose image, they're already, I would say, in real trouble because of the amount of people that left them. And what they did to try to entice people to stay was the stupidest thing on earth. It almost makes me believe that Steve Jeppy wants to go out of business. You know, he's a millionaire. How many times over?
Yeah.
You know, hundreds of times over. I'm sure he doesn't care, in a sense. But I'll tell you this: if they don't correct this at Random House, I bet you see a lot of fucking people go back to Diamond. But then again, you know, maybe it won't matter because, like Arsenio said, they still have to send those to Diamond, which then Diamond then has to unpack and disseminate to people.
Yeah.
So it could be twice as bad.
Yo, my man Arsenio's right here saying Josh is telling the truth. They will also send some random BS and somehow will forget your incentives.
Oh, you want to hear a good fucking story about Diamond?
Yeah. Good.
So I know a shop who kind of splits the Diamond account with their online dealers, so to speak. And they ordered 250 copies of Spawn of King Spawn 1 to get the 1 in 250.
Mm-hmm.
And Diamond didn't send them the 1 in 25s. So they should have had like 10 1 in or 1 in 50s or whatever they were. I think they were 1 in 50s maybe. And they should have had 5 1 in 50s. And when they put in that, hey, you guys never sent us these 1 in 50s, they responded to them like a week later and said, well, we don't have any more 1 in 50s.
Wow.
But if you send us back every single one of the books, including the 1 in 250, then we'll refund you. Motherfuckers.
What?
We already fucking sold the goddamn books. How would you even expect that to be possible?
Damn, yo, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked. That's fucked.
Some dirty business.
That is.
Dude, Diamond does not fucking care. I think more so than they do not care. I bet you, and I've said this a couple times, I bet it's absolutely miserable to work at Diamond. Miserable. I bet those fucking employees hate coming to work every goddamn day, especially the people in customer service, because they probably just get berated all day. Like, oh my God, it's fucking Wednesday morning. Here we fucking go.
Yo, shout out to my man Roman with a $5 super chat real quick, man. He said, yeah, go tell him how you feel. Big E's will still get the hookup. Yeah, man, listen, Biggs always hook it up, man. You know, he got connections everywhere. In Queens, Brooklyn, not so much the Bronx.
Staten Island.
Nah, Bronx is too dirty, bro.
But, you know, I'm sure they're going to work on it. Like Diamond said they were going to redo their boxes and work on it. But, you know, well, these people don't care. The only good thing, though, that I liked is in the Penguin Random House boxes, they actually give you this like card in each box that says who it was packed by.
Really?
Yeah. Now, there was a picture of people's faces on the card, and I don't know if that was actually... I didn't look at it long enough. I should have brought that home, too.
Accountable.
I don't know if it's like the pictures of those people who packed that box, or the picture was just some, like, whatever picture, but...
Yo, all I can imagine is you unboxing this shit, right? It comes damaged, and you look at the picture, and it's peanut. You're like, oh, I understand. Right. I understand now.
No.
Hold people accountable.
Oh, shit.
Also, the problem is, though, too, is if you're going to have people that love the hobby doing this kind of work, first of all, that's a hard thing to do, to hire that many people, number one, especially a job that I'm assuming is probably not the greatest paying job in the world. Number two, you have to have a serious loss prevention program there, because people are going to be tempted to take that shit. I would. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, my LCS.
That's not really that hard in a way. I mean, all you have to do is fucking, you know, check people going out or whatever. It shouldn't be, you know, most people fucking know that are in this hobby that somebody's probably not walking out with books, you know, tucked into their pants or, you know, down the back of their shirt, you know, bending the shit out of the book. They're probably walking out with them in a case or, you know, a store folio or something like that. So maybe you just have to have
So Josh, you think they'll improve in packaging or keep it as is because they're new? Even though they did 6 months to prep, you think they'll improve knowing all these flaws going down the line?
I don't think it'll be for if they do, I don't think it would be for a while. Because you got to think about this. They've already invested money into whatever corrugated they have at the plant. Yeah. So they're not going to just waste that. They're not going to throw it away. And I'm sure they've got a shit ton of it. And corrugated is also another one of those raw materials right now that is, like all the other raw materials that we're seeing, is not the easiest to get because of COVID. plastic. That's one of the reasons why CGC
exactly.
and CCS is backed up. It's the plastic. That's why Gerber, all these places, why there's no bags and boards. It's raw materials right now. So do I see them changing this soon? No. Would I be shocked if they did it like next week? I'd be really shocked.
Yeah. I don't know, because I think they'll probably do it better on like putting foam or something around the books, because you see the books are kind of like they move. That's how they get the corner damages from what I see.
Well, it isn't even so much that they move. Like I was just saying, in this box, they don't move. They're none of the boxes do they really move. It's because they're packed too tight, and when the boxes get thrown, the impact to the sides, to the corners, it's right up against the book. They need to figure out how to wrap those books and then put them in the box, or have a box in a box, but the outer box needs to be some really thick, tough shit.
Yeah.
Because the corners is where it gets damaged every single time.
Yeah. Somebody said something. Let me see. Yes, incentives count as reportable as damaged, which is kind of fucked up. You know what I mean?
It's kind of dumb. So they're just too tight in packaging, so that's why they get that damage, or that they get that fucking curled in. From what I see, like how you put books too much and they curl up, and they get that shit where you need to press it down no matter what.
Yeah, well, I don't think there's anything you can do about that, though. That's just from stacking it so high. I mean, you're going to have – there's no way around that other than just what they should be doing is – and they do it.
Put some on top.
They'll put some this way and they'll put some this way, You can't put them all like this, because eventually you'll just have a pile that's up like this because – Yeah.
Just to the base, said Josh is the man. Can he follow this up with the rant about the AMP book?
AMP book.
you hear about that shit every Friday, bro. Every Friday.
That shit's on every Friday on CPUs.
Here's the thing, what Chubby Pop Chaser said. They got to figure out something, because if people keep sending shit back, it's going to cost them more. I don't know if it does cost them more, because they're just the distributor. So I don't know if they have to pay Marvel for any damages that are incurred.
Yeah.
Or
what I wonder is how they get the books from the publisher.
The printer?
Yeah, like how do they get packed?
I'm sure a lot better than
we need to send somebody to go
out.
Spy on them and record them shits, yo.
We're right.
Yeah,
send the mole.
Send the mole, man. Investigate.
Send the mole. Let's send Comics are great, since he's the new guy. Send Comics are great. There you go.
We need a detective, yo, to go in and record them shit. See how they get the books from Marvel, and then
Erock got experience. He's retired, so he has plenty of time. So.
Yeah, that is always a question, but it's always gonna happen. But yeah, for them to come out like that sucks. For the first time coming as for what Penguin Random House.
Penguin probably cares even less. I'm sure they bid the job out for less, and that means cutting all the corners. I bet their attitude is, if you want books to sell, I guess you'll take it then. I mean, it seems like they have that attitude, right? With that.
Well, I'll tell you this: they're going to get one hell, and I'm sure they already have. They're going to get one hell of a flood. They probably got it today, and they're going to get it tomorrow.
Well, yeah, because even AS Comics hit me up today earlier and said, hey, I heads up the Marvel for this week and next week. The distributor from Marvel packed the books awful, and our entire shipment is damaged. That's from A&S Comics.
What does he mean? There is space in the box.
There is space. No,
there is no space in the box. There's no space.
Next time you should have brought the box.
There's no space. Trust me, there is no space in that box. None.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to pay, and that someone's gonna be pissed. My man ears was ringing. Look at that. Books are moving around causing damage, and
no, that's not what's causing the damage.
Marvel Punisher or Penguin. Someone is gonna lose money, and I like it. That's exactly what's gonna happen.
The damage happens when the people pack them, or the damage happens when the books are the boxes are tossed during shipping. They don't really move. There's not a lot. There's not very much space for the books to move. It's just impact damage. And I mean, think about how most people who don't know how to handle a book would take a stack of books and put it into a box. They're not going to be like, oh, like this. They're not going to hold it where you should hold it, knowing like the correct pressure points. They're going to grab it right on the spine with a stack of about 20 of them and grip it with their thumb between their thumb and the rest of their fingers and put pressure on it.
Yep. After they took a shit and didn't wash their hands.
E. coli.
I mean, the box right there on the left, right there. I mean,
E. coli.
Like that's only for one stack. You cannot put two
stack.
One stack. Yeah, that's
guys. I knew I should have brought this box home. I'm telling you, that box is big enough to put one. I mean, I'm not talking about one comic high. I'm talking about one comic is like almost the exact dimensions of the interior of that box fits in there with millimeters
get damaged
of room.
Yeah. You read how they close at 5 p.m. Eastern. All the West Coast guys get their books after Penguin closes for the day. Yeah. You know what I mean? Josh telling horror stories. Yeah, it sounds like horror stories. LCS horror stories.
October, baby.
Too much space for one stack. Nah, from what Josh is saying, doesn't look like. They don't even shift. There's no you can't shake it or nothing. They just tight in there.
Shake
like some.
There isn't even space like that inside the diamond boxes or lunar boxes. There's no space.
There's no more MySpace. Tell them it's only Instagram.
MySpace is over now. It's Facebook. People had a heart attack.
Arsenio wanted the link.
Yeah, he knows.
Yeah,
send him the link.
Yeah, so while I'm doing this, somebody do that, man. Come on, make yourself useful. Let's go.
I got to get some water, man.
Go ahead, man.
I'll send him link.
Yeah, send them on the Hangouts. They could save money on less damage fixes and doing it right the first time. You know what, man? But this is what we're saying. You know, they had 6 months to prep for this, to get it right, and they kind of like dropped the ball. They dropped the ball on this one. You know, so I'm interested to see what Arsenio got to say, because Arsenio deals with Skeleton Comics, and they get their book shipped too from
Yeah, he's got to be doing it now since Angie had, or
maybe he has a book. Box. Maybe he has a box in hand.
Oh yeah.
And yo, man, since when you worked in Midtown Comics? Comics are great.
There you go.
Which one though? I don't know. I gotta do my.
Well, you know what though? Freaking when it comes to, I remember my, rest in peace, my comic shop, Comic Jones. They closed down. Yeah. So I used to be there sometimes when he used to get from UPS the deliveries and all that shit. And luckily the driver was really cool and he never really threw the box. Like it was handed to them. It was perfect. But when you walk, whenever he opened up the books, like sometimes he get good packages, sometimes he get damaged. This has been happening forever. Ever since I've been in comics, this has always been a problem.
Yo, you have a box, Arsenio?
I brought them downstairs to the third floor. But yeah, I understand what you guys are saying. Like, for instance, let's put it like this, because I know. All right, here you go. So let's say you get a pack. Let's say you get damaged books. They'll send you a replacement box like this, right? Big ass a small box like this, and they'll put like 4 comics, no padding, and then resend you the books.
Highlight that guy. What box?
Hold on, yeah.
Yo, Arsenio, no lie. You know the normal size diamond boxes, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've seen one book in one of those.
Wow.
So, yeah. So let me see.
So, but no bag, no board, no nothing.
Nah, they'll send it like this. Take the information out. They'll send it like this, and then probably have like 2-3 books, no padding or nothing.
Dude, I wish they send it like that. Dude, that's a nice box.
And this is from Diamond.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, Diamond. Dude, no, okay. Think of this. Here, hang on. I got a Diamond box.
All right, but what was your experience, man, with Penguin?
With Penguin House, we got like a few like nice. But lately, I've been seeing a lot of people that I know in the comic community who own LCSs or online shops who've been getting their boxes damaged from Penguin House, and they posted it and had showed me. But at the same time, it's like some of the people that get their Penguin boxes they go through Penguin then from Penguin it goes to Diamond, and then they'll ship it out to the people who are listed with them. But at
Yeah.
the same time, over here, what Josh is saying, I understand, is when they give you the box, they'll put all your comics inside the box. And before they used to put, like he said, the divider in the middle, which is better, and then put enough padding so they wouldn't get messed up. And they also had these, like, them hard pieces of cardboard that they'll put in the corners so that they wouldn't get messed up. Now they just took that out, and now they'll give you the divider, and instead of putting it in the middle, they'll put it right on top of all your books and then ship it out like that, like nothing happened.
So are you ordering directly from Penguin Random House, or are you still going through Diamond?
Some books, some Diamond, and some Penguin House as well.
Yeah,
depends what it is.
but Diamond is still doing independents and stuff. But are any of your Marvel stuff coming from?
No, because I think we're going to start getting them from Penguin House soon. There's a transition. Our stuff hasn't transitioned yet, but most of the stuff.
Yo.
So yeah, two of them.
Go ahead. Before, go ahead. Show your.
So this is a Diamond box, right?
Yeah.
I've seen multiple times one book come inside a box like this, like that.
Yeah. A whole box.
Yo, that shit could get damaged. That shit, yeah.
It doesn't make no sense. Why would they they have boxes like I just
that means they really don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck, yeah.
Most of the time, when your normal books come, they come
and it's not even about pride, as a collector you should know, but as in pride in your work as a person.
Yeah.
We all have some of us may hate our jobs but you always try to be the best you can at what you do, regardless of what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that represents not the company, it represents
yourself.
you.
Yeah.
So any idiot is gonna just throw a comic magazine in a big giant box like that. I gotta think like, damn, really? Like, you don't even gotta be a comic person to know that that's not right.
Another thing that Diamond has been doing, like I don't know if Josh has get this. You know how they put the label, the shipping label? They usually put it on top because they have the keep the shipment upwards with the arrows facing up. Now they cover it and they'll put the shipping on the side. And now when you get books, the freaking post office guys, they don't care. They'll flip your box over and they'll freaking scan it and they'll be laying on the side and they'll just be holding it while you getting your invoice.
Yo, what we need to know, the root of this is we need to know how do they get their books from Marvel? That's the root, and we need to cut them. Yeah. We need to be able to cut them completely and go directly to the source.
My guess is that the majority of them from the printer come because I don't know this for sure, but when you're printing 100,000 or 50,000 books off a press, you're not putting them into boxes like this. You're probably shipping them like loose on pallets and wrapping the pallets. That's what I'm assuming, or at least giant boxes.
Yeah, giant boxes,
and putting those on the pallets and shipping them out.
Yeah,
you're not individually.
The books that don't come out the press right are the thick books. Like you remember the TMNT that had the Donatello.
Yeah, the prestige format books.
Yeah, those come. They always come messed up at the corner. It's rare that you get them good, but at the same time, it's shipping as well.
Really?
Yo,
we never get those fucked up.
Nah, not all of them, but some of them get messed up in the corners.
Even though they're in the pallet and they all saran wrapped and all that. If them books is coming, one book coming in a box like that, they still getting fucked up. They getting tossed around.
Yeah, what it seems like, I don't know if maybe I'm looking at it wrong, but it seems like the stores that are smaller, they order less quantity and less books. Those are the stores that have the issues because it's I guess it's easier for them to pack a bunch of books, a big order.
But it doesn't make no sense because you're packing less books. For instance, let's say you're buying 20 books. It's easy for you to go through 20 books and see that they're not messed up compared to you sending a pallet to like Midtown. You're not gonna go through freaking 2,000 books one by one and be like, oh yeah, these are good. You're gonna pack them through the machine and then ship them out. Yeah, compared to somebody, like me, Josh, or somebody getting like maybe 50, 100 books, it's less,
But I'm sure like Midtown, I think we're combining two things into one here. Yeah. I'm sure Midtown still gets their books from Diamond in the same boxes. They just get more of them. Probably yes, on pallets. When I was talking about on pallets before, from the printer to the distributor.
Yeah, all right.
Those are probably just all on pallets, maybe in big boxes on pallets. But
which kind of sucks.
I don't think them packing up Midtown's books are any different than them packing up Arsenio's books or Richie's or whoever's books. I'm pretty sure they all go into the same boxes. They just get more of them. But I don't know.
It sucks. It sucks all the way because when you have customers or people who are waiting for their books or whatever, and they already paid and they're waiting for that book, they're not gonna understand like, oh yeah, your books came messed up. Maybe the first time or first few times, but then when it keeps happening and it's not actually the LCS's fault, it's the shipping fault. After a while, you lose customers, so you're losing money right there. So it kind of sucks because not only are you paying, like Josh said, for the shipping to send the books back and then get the books that you need to wait for, or you got to think about the customer who has to wait for that book or who doesn't want to wait for that book no more, so they go somewhere else.
Yeah, and it's rare now that you get a replacement back that isn't also damaged.
Yeah,
it's very rare.
Or like Josh said, they'll hit you up and be like, "Oh, we don't have any more."
Yeah.
Yeah, William Medina said Midtown probably picks up their pallet books themselves, so it won't get damaged.
No. Picking them
they
up.
They probably could.
Nah, I see them get. What?
Don't they get like tractor trailer deliveries?
Yeah, they do.
Like from UPS. I think I've seen the UPS trucks outside the store or pictures of it.
They get pallets,
and the FedEx.
So let me read some of these comments, man. My man Copy says, I realize I'm on the other side of being a DC fan, but it seems like Marvel doesn't care about how their books are being sent out either. If this is how the books are shipped and they tolerate it.
I sort of agree with that. I mean, I'll tell you this. If I was one of these companies, I would be furious at the way books are being handled. Now, look, if I was them, I would just be furious because I wouldn't want my product to be damaged.
Yeah.
Like what I will tell you they don't care about is the resellability of these books in terms of the secondary market. Yeah. Why should they? Yeah, they make nothing off the secondary market. Why should they care? And no one should expect them to care. But like the fact that you haven't heard anything from them, I would be fucking furious at either the printer, the distribution company, and the shipper. Like,
because maybe everybody's complaining to the wrong people.
Like, well, something has to be done to the effect of, look, you're never going. The one thing that you will never, ever, ever, ever be able to stop is the shipping service. You will never be able to stop that from happening, from damage being able to happen. But the thing from people just throwing shit on trucks. But the thing that you can control, or mostly control, is how your people put these books into boxes and the boxes that these books are put into and how those boxes are being protected.
Yeah, right about that.
Yeah, Eli makes a good point. Another
thing people
hold on. Something one to put up a good point too, man. He said Penguin House has never dealt with comic books. They have no idea how comics work. But at the same time, they had 6 months to prep for this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, to ask somebody.
And they know there is no
but that's
way,
not an excuse. You know what I mean?
There is, and here's the other thing: they still ship books, and they're still a company. And I don't care who you are or what you've dealt with in your company. The number one thing people don't want is something damaged.
Yeah, you're right about that.
I don't care what it is. So, that being said, again, they had 6 months or some period of time around 6 months. And it was probably even more than that because they knew probably well before they ever announced the deal that the deal was probably going to happen. So they had that. And I'm sure they knew all the reasons, like I said earlier, why so many of these companies were willing to jump out of Diamond and all the complaints about Diamond. So this is inexcusable to me. This is more inexcusable to me than Diamond doing this.
I think one thing you could do to kind of try to fix things, but you have the summit where some the distributors go to. Diamond goes to it, Image and all that. You can go there when these cons come about. If you attend those, you can always talk to them personally and then bring that up to them.
Yeah, I
That's
agree
one
with
way.
Wilbert with what Wilbert just
What
said
you
right
said,
there.
yeah. Let me just say, yeah. You think the people at Penguin don't care? The package handlers at UPS care even less. They intentionally
Yeah,
throw
yeah.
boxes around. Shippers are way understaffed too right now, so they'll hire
Dude,
anyone.
I see the way they just come off the UPS truck into the store
Yes,
with some of
yes.
these guys, and we
Yeah.
know these carriers, like personally know them. Pick it
Yeah.
up, slamming on the fucking table.
I guess this is what Broski was talking about. Marvel doesn't even care about the stories. Why would they care about champagne?
Nah.
I don't know, but hey, let me see. How do you not research the industry you're jumping into, head into? Penguin needs to do better. Terrible start. Yeah, it's a bad start. One first week. Uh, are they gonna improve? Like Josh said, if they do, it's not gonna be no time soon. Maybe who knows?
I say give him like maybe a month at least. Get
At
everything right.
least,
At least.
at least.
Yeah.
There's no way they're just gonna get rid of all that corrugated, which all those boxes have already been die cut for that specific size and stuff. There's no way they're just gonna scrap all that. No way.
I'm saying they could do like Lunar and just pack the books in the center, and then put the bubble wrap around it, and then just probably do like more than one box.
That dude, I don't know what is so hard to figure out about this. Lunar has got it down. How many damages have you had out of Lunar? How many?
Yeah,
Counted on one hand, maybe, right?
Yeah, it's coming like bricks.
Yeah.
Luna staff is collectors, so they're gonna handle it right.
Yeah.
But still, it's not like they're doing something that's like rocket science.
Yeah. They used to send the books like bricks. They put them nice, wrap. Then they wrap that with bubble wrap, and then they put in the center. So just in case the box does get damaged on the corners, your books don't get damaged. So
I mean,
I'm amazed they didn't take over like most of the stuff.
Yo, Josh, you should just go and write them an email. They
They don't care about
send an
email.
email.
Send them an email and tell them that you're gonna teach them how to wrap
They don't care about email.
package.
They don't
Give
care.
them tutorials.
Diamond doesn't care. I'm sure these guys don't care either.
Yeah.
6 months, 6 months or not, they don't like Comic Collector. What they consider damage, and I don't know if they don't like Comic Collector. I think they don't care for. They don't care for comics. So they what the collector considers damage is two different things. I just asked Alex from ANS, and he said 90% of Penguin Random House. I've almost said Roadhouse again. Shipments are damaged. Wow, 90%.
Yeah, that's what Broski said earlier, did he? That's crazy.
Yeah,
You know how
it's
much
bad,
money
man.
you're losing? Yeah, that's crazy. Because you just imagine you buying just 90% of just image books. You're paying a premium for each book, and then you got to pay for those damaged books. Then you got to wait for the next book. So you're not really paying for the book, but you're paying for the shipping. That's a lot of money, man.
I guarantee
That's kind of
they
like
have no idea what they've just stepped into, and the fury that will come from some of these places, especially after dealing with Diamond for so long.
But at the same time, when like
But
I'll give Penguin House this. All right, if they're trying to step in and they're trying to do something different, at the same time, it can be overwhelming because we're just thinking about it as just a few. You got to think about how many people at one time just jumped to them at the same time. So they probably weren't thinking like, oh, everybody's gonna come and just start buying from us. So you probably got to deal with all the shipping, all these addresses.
They had 6
so there's a lot of
months.
stuff.
Yo,
And here's the other thing too. You got to remember, this is a crazy light week for Marvel. Crazy light.
It was
Crazy
good.
light.
good point.
There wasn't that many good books this week. Yeah, you're right.
No, it's not that there's just not that many good books. There's not that many books at all from Marvel. Usually there's a ton every week, whether they're good or not. This week, there is... You guys can keep talking, and I'll find it out right now.
Yeah, Wilbur says direct hate email to Alex Morales, director of publishing operations at Marvel. Listen, if you was to send an email, I know the perfect goddess who could put the email together. You know what I mean?
4, 5, 6, 7. There's 35, 36 books from Marvel this week. That sounds like a lot, but that is not a lot.
Yes, it is. And the holidays are not here yet, so when the holidays come, it's going to be worse.
And most of those books, that's not 36 different books. That's like, Spider-Man has its new arc now, so there's 10 Spider-Man
variants,
books or however many. Yeah. So, there's not that many books.
Yeah, real quick. Something Juan says. A great point was made earlier. Many employees are close to scabs. They have very little incentives
Exactly.
to do a good job. Packaging requires a desire to care about what you do.
Yeah.
Many of these employees may be temporarily unskilled with very little pride in what they do. Same with shipping industry.
Now, here's the thing, though. I do, like I said before, I do like that they do keep track of who's packing each box. I
Yeah.
like that. Now,
Write them up.
yeah, but see, here's the thing. They're going to get, it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. It's a good thing because they will be able to crack down on people who don't care, but also what you're probably going to get is a lot of people or a handful of people in that grouping as well who do care, who do a very a good job, but just have bad luck that all their packages that they packed get mistreated at UPS or wherever and are just tossed around. Well, they're going to get blamed, when all those books are damaged for a packing job, most likely.
Shout out to Innocent Comics. My boy Alex, man, he said, "What's up, guys? Just joined in. This was awful. So much time they had to get this right. 6 months, and we get this type of packaging. Yeah, man. That's what we saying, man. There should be no excuse, man.
Dude, when I saw those boxes today, I was like, what? Like, I knew it was bad before they even got opened.
But it's like, like everybody's been saying, the same time, when a company's first starting, your first thing is like your first send out or whatever, your first opening, you want it to be like perfect so that way people keep coming to you. So.
Well, Agua, I don't know how much if this is true. I hear some of the former Diamond peeps.
What up,
I mean, if that's true, then
I mean, I wouldn't doubt that maybe there's at least some. I mean, I know there was an exodus out of fucking Diamond. I mean, I'm sure a lot of those people that work there are like, this fucking ship is sinking and I ain't going down with it.
My man Agu, again, man, shout out to Agu. He says, for them to have $75 limit on damage return was laughable. 75 retail, no less. The boxes are extremely thinner. Wow, the boxes are thinner than Diamond boxes?
Way thinner. Way thinner.
What the fuck is wrong with these guys,
Way
man?
thinner.
Don't worry, they'll start when nobody's buying those books no more and everybody's ordering. That's the ultimate.
But the problem is that's not going to happen. Diamond's been doing this for how long?
They're not going to buy. What's going to happen is that people are going to stop ordering because when I go to LCS and I had Marvel books and they're damaged, I don't want them. So they're not getting bought. So eventually,
we shouldn't have no
people
damaged
don't
books
accept damaged books, then it's gonna hurt them in their wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or would you buy damaged books? No, right?
No,
I don't know.
Exactly. So they're not gonna get the money. So enough people get damaged books, they're not gonna buy it. It's gonna affect their wallet. It's gonna affect the bottom line, and that's it. LCS is gonna be cutting their orders from Marvel, and then Marvel is gonna be like, wait a minute, you're not ordering as much as you used to. Why? And then they're gonna start investigating. So the root of all evil is money. All you gotta do is cut the money, and the problem's gonna get fixed. Better believe. So if you guys want this to fix, stop buying Marvel comics.
That's it, man. That's it. Voice your opinion, bro. That's right, man.
Hit them where it hurts.
I'm wondering the biggest player in all of this. I'm just kind of wondering what Image is doing right now, because you have to believe that there is no way that in the back of their minds they have not seen that DC has left Diamond and now Marvel has left Diamond as the direct distributor.
Yeah.
That's because of Image.
They have to believe. If I was in charge at Image, I would be like, look, guys, we may even be happy with Diamond distributing our books, but how much longer are these guys going to be around?
Yeah.
We don't know. And we don't want to all of a sudden one day be out in the cold with no distributor. Do we need to start looking for another? And have they been looking for another distributor all this time? If I was Image, if I was Boom, I'd go right to Lunar.
Yeah.
I mean, again, it's easier said than we're taking this deal and going with the money. But
when you can message him on IG.
Ross Ritchie.
Yeah.
He responds. My man Wilbur, man. Like to what Big's point earlier, man. Everyone will have to cancel their Marvel books to protest and turn to piracy. Listen, if that's what it takes, let it be known, let it be heard. This is something that we all in the comic book world, man, needs to come together. But it's not gonna happen, man.
It won't happen. You'll never get people to unify like that.
Nah. It won't. Let me see. My man Alex says, man, all they had to do was ship it like Lunar. Does there even have even a discussion happening? I've had maybe 10 damage from Lunar.
That's what I was saying before, Alex. I can count the number of Lunar damages on maybe one hand in all this time. A year's time, just about.
Lunar's like the Nino Brown of comics.
They got that good shit.
Again, I mean, yes, credit to Lunar for how they pack, and their corrugated is thicker and the bubble wrap. That plays a lot into it, for no doubt. Also, though, too, again, the DC book printed on better stuff, not as easy to damage. That also plays a bit of a factor too. But I'd love to see. But you got to remember, Lunar doesn't just distribute DC books. They do.
They do.
There are other
They could do.
Companies that they do distribute for. They're just lesser known ones.
They do that.
Yeah, they do that.
But then again, when it comes to like Image, you have people at Image who are like us. Like you have, especially when you have like Todd McFarlane and other people who care about comics and care about shipping. They actually go and speak at the tables and be like, guys, you should ship it like this or ship it like that. So I can't speak for Diamond. I don't know who works at Diamond like that, but I know when it comes to Image, you have people who do care, who speak about how things are shipped.
Yo, but to what Eli's saying, that's the point. Why business have to go out of business because of this shit? It's already proven that putting stores out of business with this crap, it sucks. It shouldn't.
Yeah, it shouldn't. That's kind of like Amazon did to a lot of stores. They fixed the shipping problem, and then they killed a lot of companies.
That's exactly. LCS is gonna get squeezed, which sucks. Then that's who suffers. That's who suffers. The LCS.
Dude, and you know what the thing is? Like Lunar is so smart in a way because their losses are so minimal, which again translates, I'm sure, in some way. I don't know how, or maybe it doesn't, to money, but it does at least in a little way. I'm sure it translates to direct money on them. Is they are so in tune with what they're doing. They know that when shops claim damages, that there is a good chance that the shops are trying to scam them for another incentive, which Diamond basically has to take everybody, has had to take everybody's word just because the amount of damages is just ludicrous. With Lunar, you literally have to prove it. You have to strip the cover and take pictures of it, which I can I know a lot of stores think that's a pain in the ass, but like
that's a good thing.
It is a good thing. It really is a good thing.
So you're not getting jail. At least they're talking to Diamond. They don't want to see that.
Frequent too. So.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm sure they all will leave Diamond as soon as their contract is up. I don't know, man. We'll see. That's something what we want, because we want our books shipped better, but depends.
But then again, be careful what you wish for, because we might have just gotten something worse.
Yeah. This Joker needs to go live on Midtown to see the Marvel Comics condition. I mean, I can tell you, I could talk about that. It's on Saturday on Coffee and Comics. We'll talk about it. But man, this is crazy, man.
Yeah, you're gonna go you're gonna go there, right? You're gonna ask some questions. You're gonna do some investigative reporting.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yo, I'm gonna get my Dick Tracy on.
His ass is just gonna just walk on by.
Be like, yo. So, what's your stance on Penguin shipping?
Maybe tomorrow.
This is on the record.
Yo, great discussion. Appreciate that, man. Thanks, something Wong. 199 super chat from my boy Agu. Shout out to Scumbags, man. He said para el combi. All right, man. So appreciate that, man.
For the comb, for the fellow. Combi.
In the future, it will only be DCBS and Midtown type behemoths.
Yeah, the greatest. Yeah, I think I talked about this on a show. The greatest thing with fucking Diamond, man, when their whole fucking plan to stop people from leaving Diamond was like the biggest fucking joke in the world. They called people. They actually called
No,
the
hell
shop
no.
and asked them basically what it would take to keep them. I know this because of the call, but like, their whole like round table discussion is, how do we keep people from leaving Diamond? Well, this is what we'll do. We'll lower the discount, so we'll take away people's discount, but we'll decrease the shipping a little bit. Wait a minute, you just did nothing.
That's stupid.
You did nothing. You did nothing to try to keep people, to try to put faith back into these shops. Like, look, guys, we know, blame it on COVID. I don't care what you blame it on, but at least come out and be like, look, we know there's a massive problem here. We're gonna change our boxes this time. We're actually gonna do it, and we're gonna, I don't know, we're not gonna take away the discounts. We'll fucking, we'll reduce the shipping or whatever, something. But you just what your plan on keeping shops was to take away more.
Yo, real quick, man. My man, an alien on YouTube, man. I want to know this too, man. Is there a big difference between the pricing of Diamond and Lunar?
What, shipping?
Yeah,
huge. There is no. I don't think you pay for. Wait, do you pay for shipping on Lunar? I don't think you pay for shipping on Lunar. I don't think.
Included.
Or $100 or more free shipping, baby.
Or maybe it's buried. I can't remember. But
Wow.
Diamond makes their money off the shipping. Their shipping is, when I tell you it's ridiculous, the prices, it's ridiculous.
Yo, my man Alex is crazy, yo. He said the only bright side to this is that all my books still in the PGX 9.8. So there's that.
Oh man.
Oh shit, Alex, that's a good point. Good point, yo. Let me see. My man Alex says Lunar charges shipping, but it's nowhere near Diamond level.
Yeah.
All right, so I mean, there you go, man. And he's an LCS there, so he knows. I mean, damn. I mean, if Lunar is it's paying less than the top dog, and they shipping, you know what I'm saying, better. I don't know. It's just like it's a no brainer for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Meanwhile, Diamond.
What the hell are you showing over here? Oh yeah. That's exactly how to deliver your shit. They don't give a fuck.
Penguin.
Oh, fuck.
Sounds broken. Probably. Sir.
Yeah, man. So yeah, that's let's wrap it. Let's wrap this up, man. You know what I mean? Oh wow, I need to find a building
51
there.
people watching.
Yes, I appreciate that, man. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Once again, Josh was right. Go ahead, say it, Joker. Stupid fuck.
yeah, you say it because I ain't gonna say that shit.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, this is something that was interesting to know. Until you pointed it out, man, and it's just not right, man. We do our FOCs, Pressable Defects. They do new comic book day, and Arsenal has dropped out. So it's good to know, like these people in the community that watch these videos, and what I'm saying, they need to know how they're.
What's happening to that affects all of them.
Yeah,
Yes,
so don't be
that's what I'm
surprised
saying.
tomorrow morning. I mean, I know this has been going around for a little bit, but
there's no custom. Let me see. Oh yeah, you talking about the Midtown? Yeah. That's in Long Island.
Warehouse, yeah. Crappy warehouse.
Yeah, man. So that's what we want to talk about, man. Just give y'all a piece of our minds, man. Let Josh rant, man. Yo, Joe M, appreciate that. One of the best FOC videos in my opinion. Never miss it.
thank
Y'all
you.
already know. You know what I mean? It's all because of B. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Fucking around. Real quick, man. Alex, man. He said, yeah, everyone go to your LCS. Just give the guys and girls working a break. It's gonna be awful for the next few weeks. I mean, maybe even longer, Alex, man. Depending. We're hoping that short, over time. Yeah, man. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be plenty of videos, people talking the mess about their books, man, and how they received it. You know what I mean? But I am gonna go to Midtown tomorrow, and I'm gonna ask my boys, man, who work there in Midtown, how they received their books.
Write their names down. I want to know names.
Nah, anonymous, bro. I ain't putting nobody on blast. I'm putting nobody.
Security numbers.
There's Social Security. That's it. Ranger Comics, yeah, man. We just winding down, man. Just if you can, man, is an interesting topic that we have to talk about. Catch it on the rewind, definitely, Raging, man.
Yeah, read it with the comment. The comments has been crazy, man.
Yeah.
Full paragraphs. Full paragraphs in this chat, man. Awesome.
Yes, man.
Love it.
Good feedback, definitely, man. But yeah, man, that's our little rant, man. If anybody got anything to say, man, it's your time to say it. What you got going on? If not, then we're gonna cut this off, bro. Right.
Yeah, so we just dropped the video today on New York Warriors. Recorded, me, Josh, Mike,
Yep.
Eli, and Erod. It's called the Warriors Discuss, basically like what we did here right now. But Josh wanted to do this on live because it's just something that's happened today. So he wanted to say it today, which is dope. And you had a great turnout here. But we're gonna be doing these every week, on both channels, on East Meets West and on New York Warriors. You're gonna see more recorded videos drop. With different topics that we do discuss during our live shows, but a lot of times they get missed. People don't really know we're talking about it because live show is titled something else. But we're gonna be doing it because we talk a lot off air, and we talk and we message each other and shit like that. And it's good to share with you guys what we talk about, the stuff that we
it's about. like you said yesterday, man. It's always good to let people know, because sometimes the best conversations is like us just bullshitting, talking shit off air, right? Yeah. So and. Yeah, definitely.
I wish you guys could see some of the conversations that happen off air.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh my God, yeah.
Maybe we should do that one night. Just fucking record, like
not record or go live.
No, not just go live. Just record it. Like someone record it.
And just talk shit.
Go. And like don't even tell anybody that it's being recorded. Like one person just record it and then just put it up.
It's gonna be a good turnout.
Is that gonna be a good turnout? You said?
Nah, because someone's gonna get salty from it. You be careful,
man. Listen, man. It's all good, man. If it gets salty, then they're not rocking with us. Then what I mean. But New York City Comic Con, man, is this week. Yes, guys, man. I might go. Not sure yet. But yeah, man. Definitely, man.
Yeah, I'm not going. I'll tell you that right now. I will be doing Coffee and Comics Saturday morning, though. But I think 9:30. I think this Saturday I don't really have that much to do, so be one. So I think we do 9:30 in the morning.
I'm good with that, bro. Should you guys be watching your Yankees? Listen,
yeah, I know.
I heard we're losing over there, man. Thanks, fellas.
Yeah. I'm keeping updated right now.
Doing that big droops, man. I think last time I saw it was 2-0 at the bottom of the second inning.
I like sports and all that stuff, but you know what? Comics to me are more important.
Yo, my man William, that's what you want us to talk about? Some hentai DVDs?
Oh my God.
All right, William Medino, my guy. Okay. There you go, salty. Bring the popcorn. Yeah, definitely, man. Definitely bring the popcorn. If you get a chance to, our conversations off here is a little too wild, bro.
3-1. Bottom of the sixth.
Oh shit.
It's not that bad.
There are still tickets available. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. New York Comic Con this year, it's not sold out. Yeah. Not nope. One day is sold out. Not one day.
It's gonna be whack.
Oh, 4-1 now? Did they just score again?
Fuck. You know what it is? Because I'm not watching them. Let me go watch them real quick and then don't be hating, man. Some of your Raiders, yo.
You can't be watching the Yankees with a
I didn't watch the first half. I didn't watch the second half.
I flip it. Come on.
All right, there you go.
Yo, anyway, man. Broski, you already know, man. Say your piece, Broski.
Nah, just I might be doing a haul video. Check it out pretty soon. It's probably in the works coming up this week. That's it, man. That's it.
Yeah, appreciate you, broski. And Lucy, that's a good point. Make it a paid content. Yo, listen, man. Some Patreon shit. Yeah, we could do a show like that. You know what I mean? People can pay it to be salty. Definitely.
Yeah, let us know in the comment section when you watch this video. What do you guys feel about Patreon or member joining and those topics?
I think it's shit.
I've been doing this for like fucking 6 years, about 6 years already, and I've always like looked at that like, get the fuck out of here. I'm not giving you
I'll tell you this.
I look at it myself, but I just want to know what the chat thinks. So if you watch the comments,
I'll tell you. Let me give my opinion on that.
I'll give you my opinion too. Go ahead.
Yo, let me tell you this right now. I can't think of one person off the top of my head in the entire YouTube community, whether you like them or don't like them, whether they have a ton of followers or not. There is not one channel that is worth paying for. And that's not a knock on any channel. There is not one channel that is worth paying for extra content.
What is like a GoFundMe?
Not this channel, not that channel. I'll say it. I mean, this is This is
Yeah, I tell you, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real. Depending on who, you know, if it's my boys, like if Biggs had a membership thing, depending on the tier, you know, I'll support him, even if it's the cheapest tier. You know what I mean?
I do support some channels financially. No, I don't pay any members things, but I do give super chats.
Yeah, that's true. That's supporting. Yeah, that's supporting the channel.
Super chats is that's a donation.
Super chats, and the way that what happens to that money is that, you know, a lot of these things, like StreamYard is not free. Like StreamYard charges you, the basic package is like $23 a month for the basic package, and then it gets higher if you want to broadcast like at 1080p. It's like $50 a month or something like that. So you know, things like that.
I get it, but here's my stance on this.
Yeah,
is I get that there's charges to this stuff, but that's for me. That's charges that I'm willing to take on. Nobody asked me to start up a channel.
Yeah.
We all chose to do this. These people didn't make us do this. Now, if they want to donate, that's one thing, but I don't think there's any. There's no channel.
No, I don't want to charge you. I just want to know. That's all. I listen. I've never put. I don't think I'll ever do like a whole Patreon thing and that BS. You know what I'm saying?
It's kind of.
This is all. This is a hobby for us, bro. Honestly,
dude, it's kind of. Look, just because it's a hobby doesn't mean you can't make money off of it. I get that.
Ideally, that'd be awesome. Ideally,
but there is like you really need to be at some level to be doing that.
Yeah.
Which 99% of channels on YouTube are not even fucking close to that. And again, that's not a knock. That's myself included, and any channel I'm associated with included. Again, it's not a bad thing. But the whole paying channels for stuff is also like, to me, like when there's auctions and shit and people fucking sell their books and then charge people to insure the package. Like what? No, that's on me. This is
insurance. Let me tell you something. You know what, Josh, keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real right now. When a seller on an auction tells you I'm gonna insure it, that has nothing to do with the buyer. That insurance doesn't protect you, man. That insurance only protects the seller. You understand? Because as a buyer, you can't claim that insurance if the package gets lost. You know, it'll have to be the seller to claim it. You know what I'm saying? So that right there is like, you know.
Yo, real quick, I highlighted Raider Roar, man. Raider Roar has a dope ass whole video, man. Go check it out. I saw it today.
I saw it too. I didn't even comment, but I gave you a thumbs up, brother, and I saw it. Dope ass book. Congratulations on that last book that you got.
Yo, awesome. Raider Roar, I sent you a DM, bro. Holla at me, bro. Holla at me.
Oh, you want to book, huh? You thirsty?
Holla at me, bro. Shut the fuck up, broski. Let me see. Some dude says for Patreon for me, no news equals no membership. Listen, man, Josh is gonna start OnlyFans soon. You'll see.
Yeah, on IG too.
Wait, I thought they were doing away with that fucking nudity on OnlyFans.
Yeah, Joker's
doesn't make any sense because like that's what you guys are known for. I think
Joker's gonna start a membership too, and soon you're gonna be able to put in a special emoji of the Joker East meets West in the chat. All right?
Yo, Josh is gonna start an OnlyFans. He's gonna eat pizza rolls with no shirt on. All right, guys.
My own emoji. That'd be cool. I'd like my own emoji.
Yeah, you can do your own emoji stuff when you do shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you create that shit?
You gotta create a members thing on your.
You're gonna have a guy.
Look, and that's probably the only one that I would say Gem Mint and higher. Oh, and higher people than that. Yeah, like Gem Mint, he's probably on that level where maybe he should be charging for.
He has a members thing. He could be a Gemini. Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean that kind of
he does all kinds of private stuff for them too. Like they get to see the videos that he posts earlier. He does like just sessions with just the people who join. Like he also gives away his monthly gem crates to only the members. You know, it does a lot.
Like, you see the next one? You see the next comment?
We gotta get him on the show.
Look,
yeah, definitely.
Like here's
there you go. Joshua ran naked for his OnlyFans.
Yep. Yeah, and if you tickle him right, he'll use the blowhorn.
That's it. Oh yeah, the megaphone, the little megaphone.
He's gonna blow something.
Yeah, this is hilarious, man. What's going on, guys? Yeah, I know we just winding down now. If you just joined us, please catch this on the rewind. Watch it from the beginning, man. We had some dope topics to talk about. My man, Josh, let his rant out about it. Penguin, I'm about to say again, Roadhouse, Random House. And
crazy.
yeah, I know. And then the chat, man, the chat was on fire today, man. So
hey, remember, guys, one thing you learn whenever you watch like East Meets West or New York Warriors, whenever we're live, always stay to the very end because the shit always comes out at the end. You know, like
that's true.
Moments. You know,
the shit always does come out at the end. That's where it comes out of.
Yo, Josh, any last words, bro?
Nah, not really.
All right.
He had a lot of words already. You know,
yeah, he did. Well, guys, man,
I appreciate everyone showing up. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely, man. Great man. Thank you.
Yeah, for an impromptu, we had like 50-something people in the chat. We appreciate that. Thank you for listening to us, man. Just a bunch of guys just talking, comics. You know what I mean? So appreciate that, man. Make sure you tune in on Friday, guys, for the Friday FOC Coffee and Comics on Saturday. Make sure you watch our video New York Warriors that we dropped this morning. And our show is going to be not this week, the following Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern on my channel.
Yeah, on Sunday we're supposed to be on Copy 801's channel.
Oh, yes. Shout out to Copy 801.
We're going to be guests. Yeah, it's going to be me, Mike, and Manny. He's been wanting to get us on there for a while, so we're going to go and have some fun. His channel. I don't know Manny's going to do it because he's at New York Comic Con, but if anything, I'll just go Mike. It'll be just me and Mike.
Yeah, I'll go.
Fuck
Manny. Fuck Manny.
Bird out of here.
Fuck that moment. Anyway, guys, man, have a great rest of your week, man. And if anything, man, let us know, man, in the comments, if you like this stuff, man. If you're new to this, like, subscribe, and all that stuff. All right, guys?
Stay tuned for a whole video, guys. Ooh.
Later. Peace.